2017 Chevy Bolt is a game changer. This is an all-electric car that gives Tesla a run for its money. The Bolt's 250-mile range is the main reason. Until now, if you wanted a car with this kind of range, you had to line up for a high-priced Tesla and shell out between $70,000 and $100,000. Now the Chevy Bolt is here. It's priced just about in line with conventional gasoline-powered vehicles when you take government purchase incentives into consideration. In Ontario, for instance, there are tax credits worth $14,000 on the table for Bolt buyers. So it has the range, but does it have the performance? The answer is yes. Okay, so we're going to slow it down here a little bit, and then we're going to go into, we're going to hit it like we're going to pass somebody, okay? And watch what happens to the kilowatts, and just the whole instrument cluster is going to light up like a Christmas tree. Watch this. Like, wow. Look at the power. It just sucks that juice right up. And the acceleration is, like I said, instantaneous. There's just almost no lag, no hesitation. The Bolt has an electric motor that is equivalent to a 200 horsepower gasoline engine. There are some advantages with the electric motor too. It accelerates faster. There is virtually no delay or lag when you hit the accelerator. In fact, the Bolt will take you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.8 seconds. Plus, there are no oil changes required with an electric motor. On the downside, it takes about 9 hours to charge fully using a level 2 charger. Where level 3 chargers are available, it takes about 4 hours to reach a full charge. You can charge partially with a level 3 charger. You get about 90 miles on a half-hour charge. The long charge times force you to think about and plan your trips carefully. More charging stations are being installed every day, but charging is still a big inconvenience compared to a gasoline-powered car. At least that's what we found. The Bolt is quiet mostly because there is no rumbling gasoline motor. The styling leaves a little to be desired. It seems car makers feel electric cars must look nerdy. And the Bolt does have a distinct electric car look. We drove the Bolt for a week and took it on some long trips. We are at the GM headquarters, and I'm about to drive this Chevy Bolt all-electric car. And we're going to drive it all the way from here in Oshawa to London, and then hopefully to Chatham, Ontario. And that's over 300 kilometers from here. And we're going to find out if this thing can actually go the distance. If you plan ahead, you can drive it anywhere, but even with the 250-mile range, we were always nervous, wondering if we would really make it to our destination. We always did, and over time you might get used to life with an electric car. Otherwise, it performs like any other car of its size. It's a cool little compact car that is priced like a midsize. You might save money on fuel. It might cost you more in the long run. It will all depend on the cost of electricity versus gasoline where you live. In Ontario, there are some public charging stations that allow you to charge completely free. No charge for the charging, zero. So is the Bolt worth it? Politics aside and based strictly on the numbers, it looks like an electric car might actually be a truly viable alternative for the very first time in history. And right now, in our opinion, it is Chevrolet with the Bolt that is leading the electric car market. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News.